after staying 2 days in a traditional Indian house in Pakistan, we continue our way to Tiruviyadu, and on our way we make a stop in Ardurai at the Sri Vidyasram school, because we want to take photos with the sons of our host. And in order to take the photos, we need permission from the school management. And after a short talk with the school correspondent, Mr. Krishnamurthy, we are offered a short interview, and I would like this opportunity to ask him questions about the school, about his personal background, and ultimately about our purpose. One of our purposes in India, the Ganga River. Mr. Krishnamurthy, please tell me general information about the school. How many grades there are? How many students do you have? How many teachers do you have? What subjects do you teach?
So it's a matriculation school named like Sri Vidyasram Matriculation School. It is located in a small village called Vadakurangadu on the banks of Ganga River. This school has been established by our founder, Mr. Swaminathan, to fulfill his wish of imparting very high quality English medium education to the poorest people living in rural India. So with this objective, the school has been set, and this school is having up to 10th standard now. And the first batch of the 10th standard will be appearing in the forthcoming year, in the 2013, for the examination. And our medium of instruction is English, and we teach right from pre-KG level, kindergarten level, up to the 10th standard. We have about 33 teachers, 546 students studying in this school. And this school is run by a charitable trust called Sri Ramani Ranganayaki Trust. This trust undertakes running of the school and meeting all other requirements that is to be given to this school to support its existence. So this school is run with a minimum fees that is recommended by the government of Tamil Nadu, and probably this is the school which charges the lowest fees in our state. So we don't, because our aim is to give quality education to the poorest people, we don't get more money from the children, rather than we try to look outside for our fees. So mostly we look outside for contributors from different places, all over the world, right from US to UK to any place, or any visitor who comes over here, and we present them, we give them our vision and mission of the school. Then when they get impressed, they try to contribute whatever they can. So like that, and there are many people who contribute regularly also. So we collect money from them and then try to run this school, without which it is impossible to run this school. So, but by now, this school was started in 2001 with pre-KG with about 5 students. Today, after the completion of 10 years, we have about 546 students. And we have established a very good infrastructure for the school by way of laboratories, by way of classrooms, by way of furniture, and surroundings like playgrounds and parks and water facilities, all those things. In addition, we have a world-class audio-video room and a computer lab to cater to the needs of the people as well as to the teachers. So we expect the teachers to spend more time to go through the internet and then try to explore and update themselves with their own subjects, and students to handle the computer, and end of the year they will be very comfortable in handling the computer. That's the objective with which we are having. This is a brief about the school.
Thank you very much. You don't charge the children at all?
No, we do charge the minimum fees, and of 546 children, for example, nearly 60 children are getting free education. We are paying for them. We are spending the whole entire amount.
Excuse me, how many of the children are getting the free education?
About 60 children.
60 children.
Out of 546. Completely free. And also we provide midday meals to all the children.
I understand. And what is the schedule of the school? How many shifts do you have?
We have only one shift running from morning 9 o'clock to evening 4:30. So we start our school with a prayer, which is one of the very good things you can see if you can spend time. Tomorrow probably you can see the prayer. It will be one of the best things you can witness. And we transcend all the religion or all those things, but then we try to impart the discipline and impart the cultural value. Our main aim is not only to do education, but to reinforce our cultural value of India and the Indian way of life, the respect others and respect everybody's feelings. This is what we try to give children.
Is this mainly a Hindu school?
I cannot say exactly a Hindu school. It is for the people, but majority of them happens to be Hindus, but there are many people, quite a good number of them from Muslim community as well. There are quite a handful of Christians as well, they are studying here. We don't differentiate at all. We don't have any taboo on the religion or community or caste or anything. We don't have anything.
What is your vision for the school? What are your goals?
Our vision is to make up the school, make it one of the best schools in our state, and then it is made well known to rest of the world. In terms of the quality of education we are imparting and the quality of the people we are trying to pass out from the school. A pupil who passes out from the school will demonstrate that he respects the value of the society, value of the individual human beings, value of the country, and be a patriot as well as useful to the society in every possible way, in addition to getting a very good quality education. This is what we are trying to do in this school.
I see. You said you started in 2001.
Yeah.
Back then, how many grades?
Pre-K, pre-kindergarten.
Pre-kindergarten.
That's the only section we have.
I see. Could you please tell me about your own personal background? What is your qualification? Where are you coming from?
I don't know, it's important at all, I'm not sure, but anyway. I am the correspondent. My name is Krishnamurthy. I am a chemical engineering graduate, passed out in 1971. Then worked in atomic energy for 10 years in Bombay as well as in Kolkata near Chennai. Then moved abroad in 82 to Middle East to work in power and desalination plant. And after Saudi Arabia working for about 18 years, then moved to Abu Dhabi, worked there for 10 years. Then with the word from our guru who is guiding us to run this school, Mr. Seshadri, I just came over here to do whatever I can to this school.
I see. How do you feel yourself fulfilling your role here as a school correspondent?
See, nearly for about 62 years I've been working like a technocrat, then suddenly I moved to academic side. So it gives me a different point of view. So I'm able to tackle or understand the problems of the people from different angle and then try to solve them, give them better solutions and then try to better the standard of the school and their education level as well as the quality of education we are giving.
Could you please describe more in detail your responsibilities here as school correspondent? What does your work consist of?
The responsibilities, his overall responsibility in running school lies with us, the correspondent. But then there are many people like Mr. Rajan, who is the secretary who helps us, principal who is the head of the academic side helps us. Then one Susila is there who is the financial manager. So there are many hands who are helping us. But then it's my duty to coordinate all these activities, all the activities that are required to run and make this school a better school. So there are many activities other than academic, like interaction with inspector matriculation schools, government officials, interaction with the police, so many other things, running school buses, involves so many interaction with parents, with children, so many things. So all those things, it's quite a dynamic environment. So every day we try to get into some good or bad problems, then we try to address them, issue, resolve them, then try to move ahead.
Sounds like a wide range of responsibilities. I would like to ask something from you which is more related to our journey. We are following the Károly River from its mouth up to the source in Levente-Károly, and during our short discussion before the interview, you mentioned that that here in the school you were engaged in a project called Rivers in India. Could you please drop a few words about this project?
Actually, every year we have a project day that is celebrated in our school. A science exhibition day as well as project day every year. So every year we take a theme and then work on that. For example, we have worked on deserts, we have worked on rivers, like that. So different themes we take and then try to work it out. So a year back we worked on the rivers of India, where the children, they went around and then collected much more information and put them together and then presented it to the public. Many people from the village and outside schools, they come and visit us when we exhibit these things. So that will give us a more comprehensive idea of the topic which we have taken. For example, rivers of India means you will have very good information about the rivers, not only in Tamil Nadu like Kaveri and Kollam and other places. Other rivers like, for example, Ganges, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, so many rivers which are in northern India. So all the rivers will be covered, you may get a better information.
Thank you. Actually, it would have been very useful for us because before our journey, we spent a great deal of time on selecting a river which we would follow later on, and we read blogs and forums on the internet and brainstormed about possible rivers we would follow. If we knew about this project, maybe our decision-making process would have been easier. Finally, I would like to ask you information or your personal point of view about the Kaveri River, because that's the river we are following.
So Kaveri is one of the holiest rivers running around in India, and occasionally it is even said that it is much holier than Ganges itself. Ganga is our river which is in the northern part of India, which is the holiest river, but sometimes Kaveri is also given equal importance. It starts from Kaveri and then runs through all the way into Karnataka state and then enters Tamil Nadu somewhere near Hoganekkal, and then again passes through so many stages and ultimately comes to meets the sea at Kaveri Pumbatilam. Kaveri Pumbatilam was a booming harbour city, but it has been swallowed by sea quite a few times, more than a couple of times, but now if you go there, you can see the remains of the city there. And part of it is still active, people are living there. Now it has been reduced to a small hamlet of fishermen. But you can appreciate that it was once one of the busiest cities of Tamil Nadu. And on the way to Kaveri, particularly from Sri near Trichy up to Mayavaram. So this length is supposed to be one of the holiest length of the Kaveri River, because many saints, holy people have lived along this part of the river, and it is believed that many of them have gone into what we call as a Jiva Samadhi. Means we believe that they are still living below there, and they are giving their blessings to all the people around this place. So this is the holiest belt you can imagine, from Srirangam to the Mayavaram or Siriyali. So that's a belt. When you walk along, probably you will be experiencing some sort of spiritual enhancement in your mind and everything.
I hope so. Do you consider, or do people consider the river itself as a holy entity, as a saint, as a god?
See, in Hindu philosophy, every river is holy. Every river, because it gives the life to the people. So without river, without water, there is no life. So every river is respected and it is revered and is worshipped. And in fact, whenever water comes into the first time every year, water is let into the river, people welcome the river with a lot of performing a lot of rituals. So we attach a lot of importance to river, and this river is the main cause for our paddy growth, and which is our staple food. So this area of Tanjore and our area, this surrounding area is called the land of paddy. So this is where we get our food. So Kaveri has to be much more paddy. Paddy is a grain, it's a rice. Rice you get from what is called paddy. P-A-D-D-Y. Okay. So the rice comes from there. So the rice is grown mostly in this part of the state. So this is the main reason why rice is grown is because Kaveri is here. So naturally everyone reveres and respects Kaveri. It's part of our life.
Thank you very much, Mr. Krishnamurthy, for the interview. And I'm looking forward to get it published on our blog along with the reference to the school.
Yeah, I would only like to say that the school that's being run is run on a charitable basis. So if anybody can contribute from any corner of the world, we will be happy to receive their contribution and acknowledge them properly, appropriately. And that will go a long way in giving a good education, creating a good citizen for our country. So I will appeal to all the people to, whoever comes across this message, to come and contribute to the school so that the school can be run in a better way as we envisaged in our mission and vision of the school.
Apart from publishing this video on our blog, we will also write a post and we will mention that so that everyone can read it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the interview.